Good Friday, everyone. We got a lot to talk about, so we'll jump right into it. USA mortgage level of concern teetering between level 3 and level 4. So we are definitely having a meteorologist mark weather alert day and definitely a meteorologist mark weather alert night for the significant risk for severe storms with all hazards possible, especially with the activity that we get tonight. Now, last night's update, I told you if we didn't wake up to rain and storms around the area helping stabilize the atmosphere, I would have to increase our threats. As you can see outside, we do not have a lot of rain, we do not have a lot of storms, and so our atmosphere is able to stay unstable and then will only further destabilize during the afternoon. Therefore, all threats have been raised except for flooding. I left that one alone. There's still just a low concern for flooding, but now the tornado threat has increased a bit, and definitely the straight line winds and hail threat. Now the hail threat is going to be even greater just to our west. Like say when you get back around Carthage, back to Lebanon, Nashville, hail up to 3 inches in diameter is possible with some of the storms. So the atmosphere is extremely unstable over in that neck of the woods. We're going to get kind of what's left over of the worst of the worst, and that could have a punch. So that's why we have high concern for straight line winds and hail. Now, worst case scenario, we get a squall line coming across the plateau that is as potent as it can be and causes widespread wind damage, which then could lead to long duration power outages. So if you rely on electricity for, say, your oxygen or any other need that's crucial, I would make sure that I make plans to have a backup plan in case you lose your power. So just keep that in the back of your mind. Main threat time frame looks to be 6 p.m. to 2 a.m. We were worried about some severe thunderstorms this morning. That has stayed just to the north. Kentucky's under a severe thunderstorm watch. There are numerous severe thunderstorm warnings. There's now even tornado warnings being issued, and that is across the state line. So thank goodness. That looks to have stayed just to the north of our area. Now, our atmosphere is very unstable today. If we get anything developing during the day today, it could pose a significant severe weather threat. I think much of that kind of stuff will stay off to our west, even like back around Nashville and maybe even west of there. But tonight, it's area wide. All threats are on the table, and so we have to be very weather aware. If you have plans, outdoor plans tonight, like I've had people asking me all week about camping trips. If you're going to the Smoky Mountains, just be weather aware and have access to safe shelter. The line will probably weaken significantly by the time it gets over there, but be careful, okay? Just stay weather aware and have access to good shelter. If you're planning on camping in Middle Tennessee tonight, don't do it. I strongly encourage putting that off. This is nothing you want to mess around with. I've had folks asking me about Del Hollow Lake, Center Hill Lake, and other areas across Middle Tennessee. I wouldn't do it. Tomorrow's forecast is looking great. Just put it off a day. Just wait and go tomorrow, and you'll be in much better shape. It's not worth taking the risk tonight. So our 5-day forecast, 70% chance. Rain and storms today, we know the drill. It's a weather alert day, weather alert night. Tomorrow, look at that. Saturday, sunny. So yeah, any outdoor plans you had for today, push it off till tomorrow. Sunday, rain, storms start coming back. Monday and Tuesday. We're not looking for much severe weather with that, if any at all. Just looking for rain and thunder showers at this point. But let's focus on today and tonight first before we start looking at next week. Rainfall forecast, if you get bigger storms, you're going to get more rain than a half an inch. But generally speaking, should get about at least a half inch across the area, maybe more. And then we see rainfall totals coming back again Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. On this day in weather history, Bramble Travel brings us this 1989 and 1990, both big severe weather days in the U.S. with big tornadoes, large hail, all the stuff. So this day is historically a severe weather day, and today is no exception. That is for sure. I will keep a very close eye on things. Remember, I issue special updates on the website and the app as needed throughout these events. If you download the app, you also get those push notifications so you can get information when you need it the most. You folks have a wonderful Friday. Stay safe. Keep it right here, Meteorologist Mark.